How am I on my front tire? Over here, am I lifting it all? Ask Colin as far as like what time frame is, because I think we're about ready to start losing daylight.
Okay, let's just head back then.
Jesus Christ, that's so unnerving when you can't see shit over your hood. Like I can't see anything barely. I can see a little bit out of my mirrors and where they're at, and you have to trust your spotters. And lucky you get good guys like this that are good spotters. And even though I feel like I'm gonna tip over, sometimes I'm not. But you know, it's still excuse me. Had this nasty cough from this trip, but you just got to trust your spotters, you know, and that was a perfect example of what you do.
There's a blind rollover here to the top, just stay to the right, and the trail is hugging the wall.
I have to 3-point this.
Thought that might be good. Once you get around that corner, start coming down before you get to the first turn. Be mindful, there's a hole on the left-hand side, so hug it tight against the mountain.
All right, I'll try. I may need a spotter on it because I can't see over my hood for sure.
If there's a turnout there, anywhere there, let me know. I can go ahead of you and I'll tell you.
Yeah, there's a turnout right here. I'll let you go by. I can't see anything.
Yes, once you guys get around that tight corner and start coming down, you'll see it on the left-hand side. It's super rocky now. Fuck, Jeff, right in.
I can't see right now. Hold on a second. You guys got to slow down. I can't see here.
Stopped up here. I'll spot you. Hold on, Jeff. Keep going. You're good. There's shade now, you can see.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, I completely lose visibility on that type of shit because this big nerve-wracking, man. Just sucks not being able to see over a hood. You lose a lot of. Hey Gene, I'll just stay behind you because it's easier for me to read your lines than it is the FJ and the Volkswagen.
Okie doke. We'll get a little tight right here, Jeff.
Gene, hold up for me on that corner right there. I want to see how you take it.
Clear on the right.
riding your brakes? I can smell brakes pretty hard.
Probably that's me.
Much more mellow the rest of the way down to the That might be my brakes. I've got no brakes right now.
I had smoke growing out the back.
So everyone knows me as Different All Road, but if you haven't seen already, I'm not in my all road. I mean, right now I am in a Toyota Sequoia 2023.
You guys gotta stop. We got an issue here.
All right, I'll turn around.
If it isn't one thing, it's another.
So Jeff got on the comms. We were going down the hill on this trail, and Jeff thought my brakes were burning up going down, but found out it wasn't me, and it seems like he's having some brake issues, so we had to pull over. So now we just made a U-turn on the trail just to go meet up with him right now. Hopefully he didn't break a brake line, so otherwise it's gonna be a long night.
Hopefully we make it. I'm sure we've got another long drop somewhere.
You said the rest is pretty mellow.
Anything leaking?
No, I got electronic. It said service, electronic stability and service.
Oh, that. Yeah.
I don't have any codes right now.
Good. Because that's when mine took a poop, that's exactly what it said.
Oh, for the transmission? Yep. Well, it was still shifting and moving.
Good.
That's why I stopped before I stopped. Yeah, I stopped because I was in first in low gear, and then I got stopped enough where I could put it in park, and it just kind of skidded a little bit.
It looks nice and smooth.
It's okay, right?
It's not burnt.
When you put it all the way down, does it continue to sink when it bottoms out? Or is the...
Check it.
Okay, so I thought, so there, if it goes like most of the way down and then like slowly sinks, it's the brake booster.
Yeah.
So it's not doing that. So I don't know.
Just depends.
Yeah.
You just have finicky brake systems because of the weight.
Is your parking brake mechanical? So if you start on the way, you balance.
Yeah.
So we're taking a little adult potty break here, enjoying the view. Jeff's Ram lost brakes, thankfully not up there and here, so we're able to come to a rolling stop, let them cool off, and then we should be able to go and finish this out, get back to camp, have some beverages and food, and call it a night.
Until it fucking starts. Yeah.
So it's probably telling the computer it's still.
Yeah, and that's why my rear locker's still trying to figure out what to do. What? Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it back into 4 low.
You just had a cloud of bugs.
Gonna go check on my.
If we can get it back into 4 low in low gear, it should crawl the rest of the way. Because it's like, this is probably as steep as it gets the rest of the way back.
Okay.
Because we're gonna come down into Animus Forks. There'll be no more switchbacks. We're just in these mellow valleys the rest of the way.
Yeah.
I don't know what that sound is. Don't forget your little
Yeah, I did lose that one.
Oh shit! Can you shove it down here?
There's a bunch of I don't know what that's for, but I'm sure it's a weight or something.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so basically what we're here, we're hoping that we're just gonna reset my computer and hope it works. Just hope it works. Okay. Moment of truth, dude. Put her in low. First gear. This is not good.
Alright, I have the tow camera on you, so.
Okay. Gene, I'm shackled to Gene. I mean, I don't know what to do really. I'm waiting for them to turn around.
Take the lead, or is FJ coming out ahead?
We're on what? You guys left Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's already been 5 days. Jeff is having a bit of a rough luck, I guess you could say. Coming over here, he was having feedlock problems. Now that we thought the problem was finished and everything was done, and we just could enjoy our adventure out here in Colorado. Now we're on a trail, and Jeff's brakes apparently are malfunctioning. I don't know what it is, some error code. So I have the Toyota Sequoia being an anchor for Jeff, just in case if he loses his brake. So I have the tow camera on. Did I say tow? Yeah, the tow camera in the front on, so I could see what's happening and making sure that the tow is on pretty tight, so I could compensate on braking just if I need to.
How much trail do we have left?
This could look bad, that the Sequoia has broken down, but it's not. I'm just being Jeff's anchor. Sequoia is completely fine. So it's just the Ram that's having brake issues. Toyota to the issue. I mean, Toyota to the rescue. Since it's usually Jeff rescuing Toyotas. How funny is that? Jeff is probably gonna kill me if he sees this.
I can think of a million things I'd rather be doing right now. And here's the bad thing is I contemplated even coming up here. I was just gonna go home because I've been away from my family for a while, and then I was gonna let the team kind of do their deal. I've got so much work to do, and I've got some other things going on with Cub Scouts with my son and baseball, and you know, those are the things that, you know, you don't see behind the scenes of a lot of the stuff that goes on with, you know, people who do what we do, and, you know, filming, and is they have lives, right? And is a prime example of the old saying, shit happens, right? And it's probably Murphy's Law too, because I was just talking about how, like, my Mopars, you know, I've always had really good luck with them and stuff, and then literally not even a mile later, you know, which sucks. It was bound to happen, right? I think it was like my 11th Mopar or something like that. Shit, I don't know. I don't care right now. I just want to get off of this mountain, and then we got to figure out how to get this thing home. So this has been a nightmare of a trip, as you can see, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm sure I'll look back at it and just be like, wow, that was fun, or we learned a lot, or whatever, but yeah, good times. Let's just cross our fingers that we make it.
And at least it's the one Toyota that you like.
It's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to probably pull you over this.
I took a photo and video of the tow screen, and you pulling me. I'm gonna send it to Ben with no context. Oh, Jesus. He's probably never gonna let me drive the Sequoia again.
I'm really sorry, ...
Alright, coming up here is a pretty good chunky obstacle, so you guys are gonna have to work together on.
Coming down the grade, I made a really bad mistake. I tried using a function on the Power Wagon that I've never used before, nor have I ever used it in any of my Rams, even though it's an option on all of them. In previous vehicles, I've used hill descent, and it uses the engine to brake. Basically what I'm doing here in first gear in 4 low, which I use the engine to brake the whole time. I tried using the hill descent thinking it was more like what I have in my wife's car, which just uses that engine brake to slow you down and kind of take some heat off the brakes. It did the opposite. Total rookie move on my behalf, and now I'm paying for it. This is all a part of knowing your rig, and granted I have had this rig for a little while, a couple years. I haven't been able to use all the functions on it because most of the trips we go, we're just getting out, filming, we're rush doing everything, and I probably should take a lot more trips where I'm just out really getting to know the rig a whole lot better. Plus, I'm on my 4th variation in 2 years of this thing, so there's a lot to still learn.
It's probably just the brake warning that it's overheating a little bit.
Okay, we can take a break down here if you want once we get past this little bridge here.
Wait, hold on. Now I smell brake burning. I don't know if that's you or me.
I think it's me. Hey, on this bridge, should we attempt this bridge or go the way you guys went down over that water?
No, just come across the bridge.
Okay, here we go.
It could be your brakes, Jeff, or mine. But my traction control shut down on me. Might be overheating too.
Yeah, it's most likely my brake.
I'm made by the fire. I'm waiting back where cities go. Well, don't ever look at me like that. It's just in the days I know. It's just in the days I
Dean called me. That climb out is not nothing. What's that? That little lip on the way out of the stream is kind of steep for the big one. I was more worried about that stack of rocks I wouldn't have been able to clear. There's that too.
Yo, new black king, New York dream. Tell these motherfuckers everything.
Now breaking down sucks because we missed a lot of really cool stuff we would have normally stopped at, like these ruins from the old ghost towns and the mining. It's all stuff that, looking back, I'm really upset that I didn't get to experience it, but it gives me an excuse to come back. And it's parts like this, wish I was like a better mechanic. You know, I learned simple shit when I was in high school, and after that, and I can work on old cars, but when it comes to like shit this complex, you got to go to school for it to really know it. And I know enough simple stuff that where I can get by and I can fix. I mean, almost everything. Not almost everything, but a lot of the things that are on this rig I put on, or I helped. I had help with, and was able to learn what to do and what not to do. And cars are cars, so we'll figure out from here. I'm gonna get down into cell service and try to see if there's a fix for it. Hopefully there is, and if not, I've got a lot of planning to do tonight.
You can be all I got. What's the difference? Hennessy and a lot of bad decisions. All I know is bad decisions. I'm only human, but I'm afraid I may never
real quick and see how well I can stop on my own.
Hey, great to meet everybody. We're gonna shag ass and head back to town. Feel free to stop by the shop again tomorrow before you guys head out.
Yeah, thanks for showing us around. Really appreciate you being a good host.
Later, guys. Appreciate it.
Hey guys. Thanks, guys. Hey, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna go into 2-0 drive here and kind of find out where I'm at with my brakes and everything.
What's the difference? You and me and a lot of bad decisions.
Here we go. I got maps, so I'll go. I guess I'll lead.
It's bad decisions. Bitter ends to the nights. I'm along for the ride. Out of breath, out of time. Everything has a price. Bitter ends to the nights. I'm along for the ride. Out of breath, out of time. Everything has a price. You can be all I got. What's the difference? Hennessy.
So we're back down in Silverton, and I think we're gonna call this a trip. With just the issues, my truck seems to be back to normal. Knock on wood. My brakes are back. 2-0 drive's fine. We didn't get hill descent back, but we're gonna air up here, maybe get some chow. This is so stressful. I think we're just gonna go home. We're not gonna drop down to Ouray because of the steep descent. We're gonna go out through Durango area. I just don't want to chance it. There's just been too many issues with this, and I got to think of the safety of the crew too. So Christian's going to stay behind. I think the rest of us are going to bail out, as far as I know. But we'll find out here in a second. But first, we got to air up.
Say anxiety filled, but kind of worrisome. Obviously, be on the road by yourself, something I haven't really done, you know.